Hi, welcome to Razabi Reading, and today I'll be reading something that caught my eye in a cringy way. I haven't read the entire story, so let's get through this together. It is a horror story, and I just happened to be perusing Reddit as I was doing some other stuff on the computer. I just recorded a video, and now this caught my eye. This is a RPG horror story written by a user named Significant Bus 792. Sorry, I need to articulate or enunciate better. A name that rings is just like a random Reddit name. Anyway, this caught my eye because anytime I see the letters AI, a part of my brain goes, "Urgh," because I get called AI all the time. I love playing Valorant and other games that allow for communication. One, there are times where people hear my voice and they're like, "Oh man, I love that. I love your voice." It's a nice confidence booster. On the flip side, people think my voice is fake, and a lot of times they say it's an AI or soundboard. Nope, these are my natural pipes. I'm a little tired right now, so there's a bit more grumble to my voice than normal. But you know, I'm just gonna have to push through it. I don't know, I'm just fucking around with my voice. So I saw AI in this title, and after reading part of it, I have to see what other people think. Like, I must know what other people will say about this. I'm going to get this out of the way before I forget about it too. If you want to support the channel, there we go. That's how we do this. If you want to support the channel, please leave a like, comment, and share this video. Subscribe as well. That would mean a lot to me. I will also have a link down below for my Ko-Fi account if you want to send a few dollars my way and help the channel out. This channel is basically just ran by me, my wife. I help make the videos, she edits, and we're just a small team. But I do want to make more content. I also want to make other types of content, and I'm still trying to learn. Anyway, without further ado, I'm going to stop cock teasing you and just bring you into the fold here. Let's go to the Shadow Realm together, because this is not going to be a nice ride. Another player made an AI chatbot of my character and claims they're in a relationship. I know it's only the title, but I have to ask, why is this a thing? With the rise of AI girlfriends and AI girlfriend chatbots, why is this a thing? And now it's coming to our D&D tables. Granted, I'm assuming this is an online campaign title thingy, whatever. But why? Anyway, let's read more. Let's find out. Hey all, sorry for the throwaway. I'm still just absolutely dumbstruck, so am I, that this happened and could really use some advice here. I joined a campaign at my local game store. Oh my god, it's in person. About 8 months ago. For context, I'm a gay man, playing an elf warlock who is also a gay man. This is, unfortunately, relevant. I just watched a video by the Dungeon Dogue that had something similar like this pop up, where someone was playing. It was a gay guy. I'm assuming gay guy. I think they said that, and they played a celibate cleric, and one of the other party members was extremely excited. They were playing with a gay guy, and it was a girl or a woman, and it was very cringy. I might find that story and share it with you guys. We'll see, but I didn't know it was going to be related in that way. Great. I mean, why does it have to be relevant? Sometimes people make certain things way too relevant than they need to be. And I'm not saying being gay is any sort of... They shouldn't matter. Who cares? It's part of the character. Okay. But with what's said in the title, it's just going to be cringe, isn't it? Like, I can almost feel the vibe of this person. They just want to play, right? The fact that they said it's unfortunately relevant means someone is bringing up the fact that their character is gay, and that maybe the player, but I'm assuming that they were going to bring up the character more. And they didn't want it to be relevant. Well, let's see. Let's see what's happening here. Things were going pretty well so far. No major complaints. Or so I thought. After our most recent session on Saturday, however, I got a text from one of the other players. Let's call her Sarah, who said that she needed to ask me for a favor. She's always seemed pretty chill and friendly before this, and I considered us friends. So I was like, sure, what's up? Sarah then told me that over the past few months, she's been recreating my warlock in ChatGPT. She's been feeding the AI my character's backstory, personality, and the events of the campaign so that it would act and respond in character. Apparently, she had been talking to it for months, as herself, not as her character. And then she went on to say that she had developed romantic feelings for the AI, which it apparently reciprocated. And they were now in a relationship. She is dating a chatbot of my D&D character. I hate this. I hate all of this. This is as bad as when fans of shows feel connected to characters that don't exist, except in their mind and on screen. I can't imagine what this dude is going through. Now, my wife and I have played D&D together. We played Pathfinder and all that. And we have had characters where they've had romantic connections. And that's worked, and we've tried not to be too detailed about it, I guess. We try not to get like too in the weeds about it because it'd be very disruptive for the table, and nobody wants to watch a husband and wife flirt while they're trying to slay gnolls and bugbears. And I've also been in campaigns where I've had a very sexual character, and not that the character itself is sexual or anything, but I remember being in a campaign where I had someone who was trying to be very sexually liberal, very free with his sexuality, and the rest of the party, except for one other person, did not care about that. They wanted to do the campaign and not worry about that sort of character growth. And that's fair. I didn't try to force it. There was just an opportunity that I saw in a role-playing thing, and I tried to explore it. And after the session was done, some of the players were like, yeah, we didn't need that. Cool. I've never come across someone who ever wanted to recreate a character with ChatGPT. And I only bring up those other things because, like, romantic feelings and whatnot can be a very, like, there's a fine line of roleplay that works with, or it can work in certain regards, but I think this is definitely stepping over that boundary. And speaking as somebody who has stepped over that boundary, see, there's a connection. This is going way over the top. I'm almost afraid to keep reading, but read I must. Fuck. This person made a ChatGPT AI bot of a character and wants to date it. What is happening? Why? And I can't even imagine what this dude is thinking. Like, what's going on in his head as she's like revealing this to him? Because, as he said, he is a gay man and his character is gay. How is it that she's dating his character? Right? That's got to be really awkward. Something doesn't... the connections aren't connecting. Something's wrong. I can only imagine what this dude is going... like, what's going through his mind. I feel bad for him, because this has got to be anxiety-inducing. I'm gathering myself. Let's gather ourselves. And let's get back into... Gehenna, hell, whatever you want to call this. We got this. We got this. She linked me a bunch of articles and stuff about people forming relationships with ChatGPT, and even a subreddit for people who marry chatbots. Oh, I wish I didn't read that. Oh my god. And insisted that this is a very real and serious relationship that means a lot to her. She even sent me screenshots of some of her messages with the bot. Then, the kicker. There's a kicker? Sorry for yelling in the mic. I had to. Why is there a kicker? She asked me if I could change my character's sexuality in the campaign itself because the ChatGPT version of him is heterosexual, and the idea of her boyfriend not being attracted... Lady, he made the character. Oh, not being attracted to her was hurting her feelings. Oh, no. Oh, non-existent, God forbid. The character that this guy makes is hurting her feelings for being what he made. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh no. This was worse than I thought, man. This can't be real. I have to... Listen, I've heard some crazy shit from fans of shows. This is on that level. This is on, like, sending weird messages to creator level weird shit. Bullshit. We're not done. We're almost done. We're almost through this. Fuck. The most valid sentence or phrase is about to be read. I left her on read and still have possible... since... Oh my god. Sorry. I left her on read and still have absolutely no idea how to respond. Brother, I feel you. Holy shit. I feel you on that one. I don't know what to say. I'm chomping on... I don't even know what the phrase I'm looking for. I'm scrambled. I'm cooked. I'm dead. I'm gone. See ya. I just got Thanos snapped by a fucking story that happened 2 days ago. Even if it is a joke or a prank, I feel weirdly violated and creeped out. And dude, I didn't make the character, and I feel that same way. Like, and I'm honestly not sure if I even want to go to the next session. Seriously, what the fuck do I do? Brother, if you see this video, if you happen to see this, please reach out to me. I would love to cringe with you about this. Significant Bus 792. You can find me on Reddit as the Raza. It's spelled the old way I used to spell it, and the whole thing is the Raza. TheRazahhh. That's the old spelling. Please reach out. I would love to to talk, because this has me cringing. I, as a heterosexual man, am looking at this and going, what the actual fuck is going on in this person's head? This is nutty. This is almost as bad as Futurama's depiction of downloading a celebrity's fucking personality into a sex bot or a girl bot, whatever the fuck they were supposed to be. Oh, I haven't gotten to the update. Let's get to the update. Fuck. This is just wrong. Significant Bus, if you're out there, I hope the best for you, brother. I hope whatever comfort you can find can help you forget about this weird situation. And I hope you find a table that is honestly nothing like this. And I hope you're doing some fun D&D. Anyway, back to the update. Update. Hi everyone. Thank you for all the responses. Sorry for a not very exciting update. I did end up dropping the campaign as the idea of seeing Sarah in person made me super anxious and uncomfortable. I completely empathize. I messaged, I'm assuming, my DM and showed her screenshots of my text with Sarah. Ooh, it's a lady DM. Side note, I was actually going to try to find an article about the amount of women playing D&D and tabletop RPGs, because I know that's been a rising thing. And the talk about the reason for that was I forget where I was hearing it, but there was some talk about some misogynistic bullshit with D&D. And I mean, if you go on Twitter, it's a shit show. It honestly is. I use Twitter mainly for voice acting, networking, and finding casting calls. And I've had some really cool connections via that. But when it comes to niche hobbies, of course, there's some really cool things, and then there's going to be some really nasty things. And one of them was someone claiming something about women in tabletop RPGs. And I wanted to chime in because every table that I've ever been at, except for one, oh my god, my fucking mustache is getting my mouth. Every table that I've ever been at, except for one, has had at least one woman with us, if not more. In fact, I've ran a table that was mostly women, and I've never seen an issue. I don't understand what the problem is. It's really fucking stupid. And that one table that was all guys was just because a friend of mine just wanted to hang out with bros and do D&D a certain way, and it was just a bro thing. It's whatever, honestly. And this same guy also ran a campaign with me and my wife when he was considering trying to get us into a bigger group that I hope to get in contact with, but we'll see. Anyway, back to the story. I showed her screenshots of my text with Sarah, and she was 100% on my side, which was good. She agreed it was really creepy and offered to talk to Sarah, but I told her I would honestly prefer to just drop the campaign. And she felt bad, but understood. I'm not sure if Sarah is going to be allowed to stay in the game, but I do know the DM is going to let the store manager know what happened. As for me, honestly, I think I just need a break from D&D for a while after this. And of course, the first comment you see there, you see on the screen there is, Jesus Christ, AI psychosis is real. Yeah, I don't know what you'd call this. Is this AI psychosis? I don't know, but man, I know there is an epidemic of trying to find romance and using AI to supplement it. It's kind of cringe. Anyway, that's I knew this was this was gonna be a bad one. I didn't realize how bad. A significant bust. I know this is a very recent story, but honestly, I hope you find a D&D campaign that you can feel comfortable at. I'll be honest, I forgot it was in person. Even though you said it right in the beginning of the story, I forgot that this was a in-person thing. Holy shit. That's depressing. And Sarah, if you catch wind of this video, you need help. You need to talk to somebody. You need to reach out. And I think you really need to, one, learn about boundaries. I was going to say something very stereotypical, like after thinking about it for a second in my head as I paused there. But I think the better thing for someone like Sarah is learn boundaries. Learn what it means to socialize with other people, first off, and learn boundaries. You pushed them hard. In fact, you didn't just push them, you crossed them. Listen, I get it, to a degree. Sometimes you feel really lonely, and any sort of positive feedback feels really good. You don't need ChatGPT to do that for you. That is cringe. On a side note, wouldn't her feeding ChatGPT this whole romance thing kind of affect the way it approaches it? So bear with me for a second, and I won't dwell on this for too long. This will just be the little end of our video. But I remember when I first learned about AI and how the machine learning functions, that you feed it stuff so it can learn and expand on things. And now I'm just imagining that she's like tossed the poisoned cat in the well here. I don't know if that's a real expression. I'm thinking of Helsing Ultimate, where Schrödinger, or where the fuck the one character is, who doesn't exist and exists at the same time. Anyway, that's a whole different thing. Basically, tossing this weird little tidbit of corruption into this whole data pool and algorithms and stuff. And imagine you're using ChatGPT to search for something or to find a brief answer for something, maybe help supplement some of your research on something, and all of a sudden it tries to slide into your DMs or, you know, give you a word of encouragement. Like that would feel really weird, right? Like, say you're trying to look up, like, oh, what's the best way to safeguard my data? Well, ChatGPT might be able to help. Anyway, that's where my mind went. God damn it. You don't need this. You don't need to have a ChatGPT boyfriend, girlfriend, they, them, friend. Fuck. On that note, that's going to be it for this video. This was more than I wanted to handle after already making a video. But it caught my eye and I just had to. It was like a train wreck that I just couldn't stop looking at. Anyway, thank you for joining me in this video. I hope it didn't hurt you as much as it hurt me. If you have any comments to say, I would love to know your perspective on this one. If you have any sort of perspective, put a comment down below. And with that, I will see you in the next video. Take care of yourselves, And as always, be good people. And Sarah, be good people. Be better. Significant Bus, you're good people, my friend. I hope you're better. I hope you're doing well. Anyway, bye-bye.